Hello, it's Scott Manley here with episode 2 from my Starflight playthrough. Now, I have a pile more cash. So what I'm going to do now is upgrade my crew, train my crew up, and make them more awesome at what they're doing. So let's start out. Now, Scott's the captain, I don't need to worry about him, but the next guy, Werner, is my science officer, and you want to have maximum science. Oh, I don't want to add. Actually, I do want to add. I want to add Jebediah, who will be my new navigator. And I actually want to train. He'll be a Velox because they are the best navigators. You see, they have awesome navigation and engineering. So I can train him, train his navigation fully done. Now let's go to Werner. Yes, I'm going to train his science to maximum done. And next we've got to go to, we have MechJeb 1, 2, and we have Bill, who is my communications officer. You know what, I'm just wondering whether I should have Bill as that, or maybe Bill should be my comms officer, and I should have someone else that's a doctor. I think I'm going to take Bill off the group. The reason is, the place I'm going, I'm very likely to run into Eloan. So Bill will be taken off the crew and replaced with another Eloan. Okay, so in that case, Gene does become my communications officer. So train Gene in communications fully. It's very useful to know all this stuff so they can communicate with each other. And I'm going to add another doctor. Who's the Kerbal doctor? I have no idea. I'll just train someone that's... I guess I'll train somebody that's also excellent at communications. That'll be Danny, right? Because his communication skills in his videos are legendary. Okay, he'll be an Eloan, which will be nice, but he'll basically be my doctor as well. Okay, awesome! So let's exit this. We're going to leave our engineering guy doing his same thing as before and head over to this little door here and reassign the crew to their new assignments. So Werner, the first one we're replacing is the navigator, is going to be replaced by Jebediah, who is going to be the pilot with the mostest. Bill, we do not want him in there because he will upset the Eloan if I run into them. So that will be... Actually, that will be Gene. Gene will be my comms officer. And actually, that's pretty good because he's an excellent comms officer. And I will replace my doctor with Danny. There we go. So the excellent doctor skills. That's an excellent crew. Now let's go on and let's make our spacecraft a whole lot better. So we have a pile of cash now. And we need to spend it on improving our spacecraft. Actually, before we improve our spacecraft, we should probably buy some fuel for it. Because we're going to be going on a long voyage outside the solar system that we are in. So we want to buy some Endurium. Oh, wait. Trade depot. Oh, no, this is if I want to buy that. Artifacts I don't need, but I do need Endurium. Buy. Volume in meter 3. No, I want to buy... I said delete. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, what a... Yes, these keyboard shortcuts. Okay, let's sell some of that Endurium I just bought. Sell about 220 cubic meters off it. There we go. That will be enough. We'll have enough cash left over to make our ship, the ISS Kerbal, into something absolutely marvelous. Something that can really be proud of its origins, something that can hold its own in combat, and something which can travel all across the galaxy. So the first thing I need to do is sell the engines, right? Sell these, and that's done. You know what? I'm not going to add any more cargo space, because adding cargo increases the mass and slows me down. So I'm now going to buy engines and class 5 engines. We want the best engines because that's going to be really, really important. Our shielding, we probably want at least class 3 shields. Buy. How much cash do we have? 101,000. We want to have a laser cannon, and we'll buy a class 3 laser cannon. And probably missile launcher, we can buy a class 2 missile launcher. Okay, that'll keep us mostly safe. And maybe some armor. The armor is cheap, but it does slow us down. I guess class 1 armor is probably the least that I should hope for at this time. That gives me a little bit of cash left over, and it accelerates at 15G. That's not bad. We get some nice strong shields around it. I think that will
do excellently. So now we're ready to go. We should actually we should check up on current events. Now, of course, we go back to the command station, to the operations center, and we'll get the lowdown on everything that's been happening in the galaxy while we've been out plundering our planets for minerals. A big congratulations to Commander Toppy Fofex and her mate. They just hatched 16 new larvae. Way to go, Toppy. No, I didn't mean to repeat. Next. One of her ships has stumbled across some ruins on the third planet of her own system. That would be me. There is evidence that there may be more. This may be worth investigating. I'm sure it will be. Xenon, where's my money? Bono. Scientists have theorized that the cause of the instabilities in our sun is external to the star. The rate of the deterioration is increasing. There is a possibility that some other race may have some clues as to the cause. Our situation appears increasingly dire. We have compiled a list of some of the nearby fluxes from data that has been brought back by the exploration vessels. This may be of some use to you. Here are some link pairs. So these link pairs actually are very important. The first place we're going to go is a planet which is near one of these pairs, I believe. We're going to go looking for the mechans, and so this actually shows us a link, a continuum flux, or also known as a wormhole to you lay people. It'll give us a shortcut to head over there. We remember if we had a report of alien activity in a certain system, that's where we're going to go. Highly qualified female Thrin, Istelara, seeks employment on outgoing exploration vessel. Extensive experience as a communications officer on board the ISS Intrepid and has a Class 5 navigator's rating. That's great, but tough luck. Okay. So I think that's us already. We're going to head out to the spaceport. Okay, teleport to the docking bay. So what we're going to do is, if you remember, there was a message that said, we have also received some notification or indication of alien activity in the system 17594. So we are going to go there. But we're going to use the continuum flux, which goes from 12687, these are coordinates, to 17388. That should cut a whole chunk out of the out of our navigation, right? So ready to launch, and of course we've got to do the code wheel again. Arth, dodecahedron, and mechans. Arth, dodecahedron, mechans 10174, 10174, and we are free to navigate. Confirmed. Launching and heading off into the unknown. We have an epic quest again ahead of us. We are going to leave our solar system for the first time. And 2, 1. Bo. You're not going to be able to hear that. I'm talking too loud, am I? The sound effects are really quiet in this. Standing by to leave orbit. So Navigator is going to leave orbit. We don't want to raise shields until we get into a situation where we might need them, because using shields uses power, unsurprisingly. There, we're going to head southwards out of the solar system. Look at the really highly detailed scrolling. Totally smooth, pixel perfect scrolling. Not. Oh my god, I'm really dating myself by saying not, haven't I? Yes, Wayne's World, it's an awesome time, party time, it's excellent. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to go... Oh, no, actually, we've got to go this way. We're looking for 12687. So, there we go, now 87. So what we're looking for is an area of stars which are kind of sparkly. That will be the continuum flux. Now that we're traveling, you notice that we're using energy, but of course the idea is that we'll be able to skip across a large part of space and avoid dealing with, avoid having to burn nearly so much fuel. That's the magic of continuum fluxes. Now these bits and these dots in the background clearly aren't stars, because the stars are much bigger when you see them. I think we might be getting close now. No. Ah, there we go. You see, because my navigator has maximum skills, we can actually see these. If you don't have maximum skills, you can buy a device which helps you locate them. But pretty much, it's easy to get maximum skills right away, so you should do it. Okay, so you come out, and it tells us motion detected at 4x OI. Uh-oh. So we are going to go to this 175.94, which means we want to go this way a little and upwards. So yeah, the navigator will be, and the science officer will be doing the whole scanning thing. Uh-oh, unidentified object. What will this be? Okay, science officer, sensors. Select sensor target. Select sensor target. Ooh, what is this? Whoa, come on. Readings: Indurium, nickel, molybdenum, plutonium analysis. Scout, shields raised. Shield class 4, weapon status disarmed. You know what? Communications. Let's just move away. Let's hail them. In a friendly manner. I'm just going to move right out to the edge here. To long range. Hopefully just keep my distance just in case. Please identify yourself. Ah, okay, they moved away. That's fine. I will continue 173.88. No, 175.94 is where I'm going to. So that'll be a few sectors up this way. I don't know what species that was, but they did not reply to my hail. So I hope that they won't. Well, I hope that they weren't going to shoot me out of the sky, but you never know. Oh, motion detected. They might be following me. And here is our destination, the place with a mysterious activity. Commencing system penetration. And I have to say, with a spacecraft that looks like that, the word penetration has all sorts of colourful images in my head. I am penetrating this system with utmost vigour. Okay, so we're going to first planet in question. Obviously, I'm using some notes that there are on the internet simply because the free roaming nature of the game is going to be make it hard to watch. So I'm trying to condense as much story as possible. So yeah, now let's scan this again. We're going to scan this target. My science officer is going to ask what it is. Ooh, that's a 2,000-ton spacecraft. What does the analysis say? Transport. No shields and its weapons are disarmed, just the way I like them. Communications. Hail this sitting duck. In a friendly manner. Because we can afford to be friendly. This is Captain Scott of the ISS Kerbal. We are on a peaceful mission and request communications. Please identify yourself and your intentions. Nothing. Captain, we're picking up a distress signal. Great. What should we say? Can I move around? No, I can't. Let's make a question. Question about themselves. Do you have any information you can share us about your race? This is a recorded message. I am Captain Smell-Enough of the Empire colony ship Last Hope. What a great name. Yeah, you just know that something bad is going to happen to a ship called Last Hope, right? The date is 310, or was it the 10th of March, 3,480. That's that's almost 1,000 years ago. My ship has been critically damaged, and 2/3 of the crew and colonists are dead. Well, to be fair, this happened 1,000 years ago. The ones that survived are probably dead now as well. We have put down on the first planet of this system. I see. Let's make some posturing. Friendly. Statement. Transmitting. As representatives of the people of Earth, we extend our best wishes and our hope for equitable relationships in the future. I repeat, we have been forced to put down. We will be at coordinates 22 north by 97W, or at least your corpses will. We will survive for as long as we can. I just hope you're not too late. Yeah, about that too late thing. Smell enough out. Yes, I suspect that with a name like Smell Enough and a 1,000-year-old corpse, you will probably be smelling enough of something. Leave encounter. Yes, I'm going to get into orbit and we'll land. Okay, so we're in orbit now. And we'll ask the science officer to do an examine with the sensors. Okay, so we have some bio, some mineral, 10 to the 22 tons. Cobalt, what, carbon dioxide? Oh, water, hydrosphere, atmosphere is oxygen and carbon dioxide. That is a good sign. Frozen surface, 1.8 G, very thin atmosphere, but you know what? I think that people might be able to live here. So, Captain can log the planet. Recommend this planet for colonization? Yes, I'm going to call this Duna because it's cold and, thin atmosphere. Recommendation logged. And we shall land and find these people. Now, what was the location? They said 22 north by 97 west. So let's select the site. 22 north, 97 west, 96, 22, 20. Oh, that's close enough. Descend. And no, we are not going to open the viewport. We are just going to close our eyes and trust that the landing computer will put us down without smashing us into the ground. We're just going to take a little rest and sleep and then disembark. Initiating hull integrity check. Hull check complete. Oh look, it's some ruins. Let's check these out. Let's take a look at the cargo. Oh, we have a message. Let's read this message. Captain's log entry, October 31st, 3480. We have managed to set up Wait, it took you 6 months to set up that camp? To set up a camp of sorts here. And we have enough supplies to keep us alive for several months. We were on our way to establish the Noah 9 colony world of heaven when the ship blew. The Mechans are currently in preparation phase Code Blue. Our arrival would have initiated Code Red, and we would have taken control of the Mechans. I believe our ship was sabotaged by the Leonites. Damn them, half my crew is dead. Their bomb blew out the entire aft quarter of the ship. I don't know how we made it down to the surface in that defective pod. Obviously it was built covered in struts, right? I just hope our luck holds out. Captain, out. Well, I don't know how long your luck held out, but at least your ruin survived. So let's take a quick look around here. Is there anything worth checking out? Let's go and steal this life form here. Cargo. Take this plant-like creature. Excellent. That will be nice to have. Let's zoom out and see if there's anything else living here that we can take away. You see, life forms are more valuable the further they are from home. Right? The further you are from Earth, the more life forms are worth. Okay, cargo. Fungoids. We took that one as well. What about this one? Obviously, they did not hunt all the locals. No, exit. We don't want that. We want to eat it. We want to take it. Duplicate specimen. Oh well, never mind. Well, okay, we'll just get going here. Exit. We'll head home. So we have a place to be. We have another item. We have to find the Mechans. Now, if you remember, there was another message that was reported in the operations center that explained that there was a ship that had encountered androids approximately 20 sectors corewards of Earth. So that's the place we're going to go. We're going to head there because it might be that these androids are related to the Mechans, right? So let's embark. So we're heading into space. We're going to now find the Mechans. Come on. Refueling? Thank you. No, we don't want to open the viewport. Yes, we want to launch. Back into deep space. And as soon as I get control, we're going to ask the navigator to break orbit and head for this location. Now, I think it's still faster for us to go through the continuum flux. So navigator, leave orbit. So we're going to go this way, and then we're going to continue to go this way. So we need to hit our return, the return wormhole. The continuum flux at 173.88. That should help us get past faster, get back faster. 173, then go down. Oh, motion detected, and the keyboard buffer is still running. Not great. As long as we don't go too slowly. Yes. So the keyboard buffer is what stores my keyboard input, and it is confused because I hit keys faster than it could process them. And so now, with us heading across the galaxy looking for heaven, I think it's a good time to pause here and say, I'm Scott Manley, fly safe.